Good morning, Ian Quick, Millionaire by 50. Today is Wednesday, September 9th. Um, Yesterday was a tough one. If you watched it, you'll be happy to know that my father's doing a little better. Um, Prognosis is still not completely clear. He's got to go through a bunch of tests and so forth, but he was doing stronger yesterday than the day before. And it's possible that his heart issue could be treated with medication rather than invasive surgery. So that's good. He's quite old, and big surgery might not survive. So I am very relieved. And that brought to mind an incident that occurred just over the weekend. Something I was going to talk about eventually. It's about valuing people over money. Now, I know there are some very rich people out there who don't see it that way. Um, Donald Trump comes to mind, although he's probably nowhere near as rich as he says he is. Jeff Bezos of Amazon, apparently the Amazon work conditions are quite horrible and minimal, and you're the richest guy in the world multiple times over. But your people can't make a decent living wage. Sure, he's rich, but I don't think that's not happy money. That's not good money. You're not contributing to the world. I bring this up because over the weekend I had a show, and I had a second booking which happened to fall at the same time, so I couldn't do it. So I sent one of my staff, and the mid-morning of the show was supposed to be at 3 in the afternoon, and around 10 a.m. I get a message from this staff member. I say staff, they're subcontractors, but nonetheless, saying that he had lost feeling in his lower legs and was being taken to the hospital. Oh my God. My first concern was for him. My second concern was for him. I knew I had to take care of the client too. I don't want to let the client down, but I know there's some people who'd be like, come on, you can't bail out on me and suck it up and go to work even if you're sick. No. I mean, if you are ill enough that you need to go to the hospital, yeah, go to the hospital. Fortunately, I had another staff member who was free who could take over the contract for me. So nothing there. But eventually was able to follow up with that staff member when he was discharged from the hospital. He's walking with a cane for now. Turns out his spinal discs had dehydrated. I didn't know it was a thing, but apparently it is, and it causes compacting and squeezes the nerves, and therefore the numbness in the legs. He's being treated. Things will come back. But I'm sure this guy had a scare and was thinking, you know what, am I going to become paralyzed? What's going on? He has been with me for just over a year now, and he's absolutely great at what he does. I value him as a staff. I value him as a human being. He's a kind of a friend. He's actually a former student of mine. And I do that a lot. I recruit talent from my teaching program because, hey, I teach performing arts. These are performers. I get first pick at recruits who are talented, and he was very, very talented. Still is. And yeah, for the short term, he's not available for gigs. Not that it matters much now in the age of coronavirus, but nonetheless, he's unavailable for a while, and I don't care. Um, I want him to take the time he needs to recover, to take care of himself, to make sure this doesn't happen again, and that he can walk. And I mean, this guy's 21. He's very young. He can't be um, burdened with something like this right now. And if that means that on occasion there's certain contracts I can't take because I have no one available, so be it. Um, I will not dump him and replace him. I mean, I'll use other subcontractors in the meantime, of course. I'm not going to give up business, but I will not say you're of no use to me anymore. Bye bye. And I will do what I can to help him out because I value him as an individual. And we had a little heart to heart after all this. And um, this was not my goal, but I can tell you right now that the loyalty that this guy exhibits towards me and my company is huge. He doesn't want to let me down because he knows that I actually care about him. And that's nice. You can't buy that. You can only get that when it's genuine. If you genuinely care about someone and they know they will genuinely care about you and what you do. And when you treat them well, even as staff, I pay my staff very well. Um, it breeds loyalty. Um, I'm not looking for it, but it's a consequence of it, which isn't great. When you try to force loyalty, when you make people pledge loyalty, like a certain Orange 10 person down south. Sorry to get political, but I can't think of a better example. Um, it's a false loyalty. It's a loyalty out of fear or, bought. But something like this is genuine because it's a people connection. And that's why I will always value people over money. Um, I care about their well being, and they know it. And the consequences of that is simply a better vibe for everyone, which means long term happy money. Now, I don't know if I've discussed the term happy money before. I think I will do that tomorrow. Anyways, on that note, I'm grateful that um, Dad is doing better. I'm grateful that this staff member is also doing better. Their lives are important, their healths are important, and I'm grateful for it. We'll see you tomorrow.